So, some Thursday real talk. So, as the title of the video suggests, what is one of the biggest problems in modern society? Um, the funny thing is, like, this problem is probably also one of the greatest gifts we have in modern society, and that gift is technology, but in particular, social media. So, social media is both a good thing and a bad thing. It is a double-edged sword. And this video, my intention with this video, my goal with this video, because this is a topic I have studied in detail, because when I done my bachelor's undergraduate degree in sociology, my dissertation was on the impact of social media on young people's perceptions of their body image, and it's something that I do have a little bit of knowledge around, not proclaiming to be an expert around it. I have looked at the literature around it and know a wee bit about it, and even just my own personal experience of social media, I'll even share that. So, me now personally, I use social media in a particular way, and that particular way is as a content creator. I am a creator of content. I am not really a consumer of content. The only content that I consume now is people who are where I want to be in life, who are sort of, you could say, steps above me in my industry, the fitness industry. And those are the people I really look to for inspiration and just to improve myself and gain more knowledge, insight and wisdom. However, I know a lot of people watching this might just be in that trap of being a consumer of content on social media. And unless you're consuming content from people who are very inspirational, insightful, knowledgeable, add a lot of value to your life, people like Gary Vee, other positive people, Tony Robbins, to name a few. There's many of them out there. But I feel, and I fall in this trap as well, where you mindlessly just go on to Instagram and it's like you get sucked into a whirlpool of getting wrapped up in these people's lives who you don't even know, who you simply follow because they have like a big influence. They're like it is the age of the influencer, so to speak. But I don't think there's anything wrong with being an influencer on Instagram or on any sort of social media platform. It's just how you utilise that influence that is the key thing. And myself, like the little bit of influence I have, I want it to be for constructive purposes, to inspire people, to encourage people, to get after it, improve many different domains of their life, not even just health and fitness, but just mindset and how they tackle everyday problems in life. And I feel that with social media, in particular Instagram, not to point fingers at it, but there's just this constant comparison. Teddy Roosevelt, comparison is the thief of joy. Again though, I wouldn't even say comparison is necessarily a bad thing. It just depends who you're comparing yourself to. But fundamentally, you should be comparing you and yourself only to you, who you were yesterday, not the person you are today. So, and from the research that I done for my dissertation for university to get my degree in sociology, the literature does suggest that social media, on the balance of things, does have a negative impact on young people's mental health. And there is a little bit of research saying that sometimes it can actually be beneficial and help the self-esteem, but the overwhelming body of research does indicate that it causes more harm than good, so to speak. So, what are actionable steps to avoid getting sucked into this trap, this superficial, fake fucking world that exists on social media? Like I really couldn't give a fuck what Kylie Jenner's doing. like honestly, I don't care because she doesn't add any value to my life. And I understand that for me, for some girls, she is inspirational and, you know, maybe they look up to her in certain ways or whatever, but, you know, me personally, like, I couldn't give a fuck, like, you know, and a lot of people need to develop this attitude of, like, I couldn't give a fuck. All that matters is you, your family, the people that matter the most to you, your loved ones. I mean, you know, if it takes even clearing out your Instagram of people who don't add value to your life, do that. That's another actionable step. Taking an audit of who you have, who you're following on Instagram, and then removing people who don't add value to your life, who don't inspire you, who don't motivate you, who don't simply push you forward to be a better version of yourself. So, as well, when it comes to technology and the use of social media, is like other wee things that I would say is even just avoiding looking at your phone the first hour of the morning really does help with just not getting sucked into that world, and like putting you, because it can go either way. It can put you in a good mood, it can put you in a bad mood. You instantly, the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, you reach for that phone, you go, oh, how many likes did I get on this Instagram post? Da, 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 da. Oh, who commented on my post? Oh, how many followers do I have? Who will follow me? All this fucking superficial nonsense when in the grand scheme of things. Fuck that. Just get up, go brush your teeth, meditate, move your body, make a cup of coffee before you even look into that shit, and just get sucked into it. Other wee things, listening to podcasts, subscribing to certain YouTubers who put out great content that inspires, that motivates. I could, people like Jordan Peterson, Brandon Bouchard, Gary Vee, people with a lot of influence, but with their influence, they really do add a lot of value to the world and bring a lot to the world, and no doubt have improved the lives of many people. I can speak for myself as well in that regard. Like, I have looked up to a lot of these people and learned a lot of things, a lot of knowledge and wisdom that have made me a better person, and I know anybody watching this video can achieve that as well, and learn a few things about themselves, gain more knowledge and wisdom and insight, and that will ultimately translate into them improving many domains of their life. So that's really it. Just like I said, social media is a blessing and a curse. It is something to be, mindful of. It is not, it is pernicious in the sense that it on the surface it seems harmless. It doesn't seem, to be harmful anyway. It seems very friendly, user friendly. But trust me, the people that created social media, they want you to be addicted to it. They want you to get those dopamine rushes whenever you get likes on Instagram, whenever you get followers. It's all been designed to be addictive. And like I said, there's nothing inherently wrong with social media use, but it's just how you use it. What are you putting out into the world? Are you putting out something that's inspiring? Are you spreading awareness of something? Like, in the current climate, for instance, just as an example, Black Lives Matter movement, are you using your social media platform to raise awareness for that social and civil movement, or are you using social media to raise awareness about climate change and the battle to save the planet? Those little things, rather than just like fucking post a picture of, an Insta booty pic, which again, nothing wrong with, but it shouldn't just be about you. Do you know what I mean? And even myself, like, there's been times I've been guilty of literally just being mindlessly putting up photos of myself. But the way I use my social media has changed a lot over the years, and my emphasis, I'll still put up the pictures of myself, no doubt, just for that little fucking dopamine hit that everybody gets and everybody wants. And don't lie, everybody does it. Anybody who has an Instagram account and puts up pictures does it. Because I've seen countless accounts where it's basically just, there's been accounts where I've simply looked And it's like, Jesus, does this person like live on their own, or do they have any family? Do they have any friends? Like, it's literally just all them, like just pictures of all them. Don't even have a fucking dog in the picture, no pets, nothing. It's literally just them. All their social media, all their Instagram is purely them. And you're like, like, how can you just be so self-absorbed? But again, everybody gets self-absorbed sometimes, but the key thing is how you use social media. So I hope this video's been helpful, and get out fucking after it.